A skyline there of lower Manhattan on a gorgeous day for baseball at Citi Field. It's the Reds and the Mets, and it's next on the show. Now from just outside the core of the Big Apple, MLB The Show has baseball from Citi Field in Flushing. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds, as their order will read like this. Johan Santana will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 1-11.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Lee moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound, and with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Jason Bourgeois will take his cuts now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting forward, first baseman,
Joey Votto will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Devin Mesoraco will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Votto, the runner at first, the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Ready with the 2-1. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
Marlon Byrd will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Votto leads from second. Here's the pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. They'll match up against a man who added a second no-hitter to his resume in 2013, hard-throwing right-hander Homer Bailey. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Way outside. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here comes a 1-2. And a good curveball there as this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hamilton is right there, one down.
Batting second, first baseman, number 30.
Number 30 will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Come on, man.
Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled back. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now a swing, and here's another chance down there at third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We've played an inning. No score. Brandon Phillips will stand in, the National League starter at second base in last year's All-Star game.
Brandon Phillips.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Zach Cozart will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Gordon Beckham will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Now the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Number 3 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the Mets, third baseman, number 3.
First offering on the way. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge, 0-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Bourgeois has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Gary Cox will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the shortstop,
David Lee will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now a swing here and another ground ball headed to first. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
Michael Kadire will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Oh, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Homer Bailey will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Go and buy him. Come on, quick and buy.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a slider swung on and lifted into shallow center field. One away here to begin the third.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Get him down.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Jason Bourgeois will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Brian McCann will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Brian McCann.
Here we go.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes. Let's go, New York.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Johan Santana digs in at the plate. Swung on and rolled towards first. And he'll get in there safely.
He just did everything right here on the mound. He made the good pitch. He got his guy to hit the ball on the ground. But baseball's just a little bit like life. You know, things don't always go your way. And this is going to be an infield single as he reaches here with 1 away.
Daniel Murphy will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. First pitch coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Two and one.
Hey, let him go already, would you?
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Cozart for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Joey Votto will stand in now. He, of course, the starting first baseman on last season's National League All-Star squad. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Devin Mesoraco will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And here's the first pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. To his left, he's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Marlon Byrd will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here's the 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman, number 30.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And now a pitch on the way. In there on the corner, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball.
Well, you get a good hitter in a fastball count, he'll know what to do with it. Heck, he's probably a .500 hitter when he gets a 3-1 fastball in the zone. That's almost too easy.
Michael Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. One, two. And that misses 2-2. And this is on the ground to third. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 3.
Number 3 will come on now. And no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian as internet sensation Dat Dude Brandon Phillips gets set to lead off the Cincinnati half of the inning.
Let's go!
First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Zach Cozart will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Gordon Beckham will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
He swings at anything!
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Go back to Cincinnati.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Get out of here, Red.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Fouled straight back. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Halfway home, still no score. Gary Cox will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and this goes right past him. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Next for the Mets,
David Lee will dig in. He singled his first time around. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Come on.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Come on, Mets. Let's go.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Michael Kadire will stand in now, an all-star starter for the National League as their DH last year. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Let's go, Mets. All right, Mets.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
McCann.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got can throw here. So as a hitter,
and he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Homer Bailey will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Homer Bailey.
Strike him out!
Called strike one on the circle change. Good pitch.
Here we go.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
and that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Look on the palm of your hand.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Billy Hamilton will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Give me a break.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Our house, baby.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to... Most of the time, that's easier said.
Will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And he couldn't. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Johan Santana will bat for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th.
Johan Santana.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. No doubt that second inning is the one that really sticks out. He had to use a lot of his energy getting through that one.
Daniel Murphy will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Here we go.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there, 2 gone.
And you take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Number 30 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
No ball. No strike. Knock it out of here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Touchdown.
Hit high, but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now another 2-2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. It remains 0-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Joey Votto We'll stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
First baseman.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Hey, try opening your eyes for the next pitch. Oh.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
Devin Mesoraco will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And there's ball one.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 9, Marlon Byrd.
Marlon Byrd will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Way outside. 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's run it from 0-2 to 3-2, and That last one wasn't even close.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Cox will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. We are still scoreless. Michael Lee will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
New York, let's go! Come on!
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Number 3 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Gary Cox will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Let's go, Gary, yeah! There we go!
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The 2-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this is going to be a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
David Lee will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ball 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Mets strand one. Still no score. Brandon Phillips will get us going now in the top half of the eighth.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Zach Cozart will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Go, Matt.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nope. 3-0.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
Get a piece of the plate.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Gordon Beckham will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Ball 2.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Three and 0 now. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. The 3-1 pitch. In there, on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Runners off for second. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game. One gone here in the eighth as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Brian Pena will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 29, Brian Pena.
First offering on the way. And that's dead center for strike one.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Sean Marshall will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Sean Marshall.
Michael Kadire will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Michael Kadire.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a pitch right there that you have to stay on top of, or else it's just going to get away from you.
Ready now on 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
So nice to have a left-handed weapon like this in your bullpen. And he gets the leadoff man here for an important first out.
David Wright will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Now a swing by Wright, but he got a little too far in front as this will find the seats down the left field line. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Kozar. Throw to first is in time to take care of right, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johan Santana.
Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch to him. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Vic Black will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Travis d'Arnaud is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 7, Travis d'Arnaud.
Billy Hamilton will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Billy
Don't swing at anything.
Hamilton.
Throw it anywhere. Come on, Matt.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? A one away.
Well, that's just a nice job coming off the mound right there. You've got to give your fielder a nice target to aim for. You got to know where the bag is. You got to make sure you catch the ball, and then most important of all, you better get yourself out of the way. And he was able to accomplish every one of those things for the out.
Jason Bourgeois will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Up and in for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Joey Votto will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still no score. Daniel Murphy will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1-2-3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. Misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Hector Rondon comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied. Number 30 will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing and I'm just watching this game.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Fouled back. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
And here's where you really need to take a deep breath and throw your best pitch out there. In a game like this, you can't afford to lose this guy and put runners on first and second with nobody out.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work it back to 3-2, and maybe got a little too patient with this one. Now, that'll be a pitch he wishes he had back.
Michael Lee will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there. Line to left. And that'll get down out there.
Yeah, and that's definitely the drawback to the no-doubles defense. Now, if this guy's playing in his normal spot, it's hard to say whether he would have gotten to this or not. But since he's playing deep, he's got no chance to get to it.
Number 3 will stand in now. Hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Gary Cox will stand in knowing that just a fly ball could end this thing, as the outfield will likely come in a bit. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. He'll come to the plate with it, and the Mets are going to walk home a winner.
You know, they came into this bottom of the ninth inning knowing that they needed just one run to make it official. And they come through big time here to send this crowd home happy.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 1-0. So long from New York.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.